In just a few seconds, I'm going to be showing you one of the coolest features of the BMW M4 Cabriolet. But first, let's drop the top on this beautiful car. Once it's down, if you go over to the trunk and open it up, you'll see these up and down arrows right over here. Press the up arrow and possibly one of the coolest mechanisms ever activates. The hardtop fully lifts up, giving you more access to your trunk space. And there's a lot more where that came from, because in today's video, we're going over the 16 things you don't know about the BMW M4 Cabriolet. Like this one genius feature that'll keep you safe in the event of a rollover with the top down. If the M4 senses that it's tilting a bit too much, two roll bars will shoot out from right here, forming a roll cage along with the reinforced A-pillars. Hopefully something like this will never happen, but in the event that it ever does, the passenger and driver have that added little bit of safety. Moving on to something more fun and exciting, yet a bit less hidden, with this being a convertible, you get to hear so much more when going for a drive. I don't own this car, but it is absolutely amazing driving it on a warm, sunny summer's day. The owner actually says it's similar to driving a motorcycle. But let's say you're up for a little adventure in the snow with the top down. These little vents right over here blow warm air around your neck to keep you toasty on a cold day. The M badge right above the vent also lights up at night, along with the other interior lighting the M4 Cabriolet has. And of course, your hands need to stay warm when you're drifting in the snow, so the heated steering wheel can be activated by pressing the button right over here. If drifting isn't really your thing, you can always watch a movie in your M4, and no, you don't have to go to a drive-in. Make sure your M4 is in park, insert your DVD right here, go into this menu, and then you can watch any movie your heart desires. You can also use a CD/DVD port to download between 5,000 to 7,000 songs into your BMW's internal hard drive. Anyway, drifting and DVDs aside, let's move on to cup holders. You not only get two right up there, you also get two back here, which open up like this and have extra little grippers to keep your cups in place. The interesting thing about this is that normally BMWs have the cup holders in a fold-out part right up here, but instead it's right in here in the seats, which is really cool. Remember when I dropped the top without even being in the car? If your M4 Cabriolet has a convenience package option, all you've got to do is press and hold the unlock button to drop the windows and the top. If you'd like to bring everything back up, all you've got to do is press and hold the lock button. And of course, if you just want to lock and unlock the car, you can use your key like normal, or you can place your finger right here to lock the car, and you can place your hand right here to unlock the car. Even with this being a convertible that stores its roof in the trunk, you still get fold down seats, although they are a little bit different than most BMWs, with them being one piece instead of two pieces. You also get this pass through in the middle of the seats for skis or golf clubs. And the cool thing about it is that it's actually removable. I couldn't find it on this car, but normally you get a wind deflector that attaches to these points right here, and when it's up, you hear a lot less wind noise. This is totally off script, and I'm actually renting this M4. This is my first time ever being in an M4 convertible, or convertible in general, and something really cool that I noticed, which isn't part of the 16 features, I guess it's a little bonus. On this vent right over here, there's no carbon fiber, but on the vent right over there, there is carbon fiber surrounding it, and I think that's really cool. You'd think this big button right over here would be to control the top, and I did too, but we'd both be wrong. What it actually does is control all four windows to go up and down at the same time. If you'd like to raise or lower the roof, you can do so right over here, and it'll take about 23 seconds. The buttons right above are for the heated seats. This is another one of those bonus features. At night, the shift knob lights up, and it looks really cool. In most manual cars, you have to do something called rev matching whenever you downshift, and that's when you match the engine speed with the transmission speed. To do this, you've got to put the clutch in, select the gear that you want, blip the gas, and then let the clutch out, which can be a bit confusing to newer manual drivers. So BMW equipped the M4 Cabriolet with a really cool feature called auto rev matching, which holds your RPM at a perfect match whenever you're upshifting or downshifting, so all you've got to do is put the clutch in, select the gear that you want, and let the clutch out. If you lift this armrest up, you'll find a wireless charger and a USB port. You'll find another USB port right over here, and you'll find a 12-volt socket right here, and here. There's a head-up display right over here, which can be customized by going into the menu right over here. You can even get shift lights. This M4 has adaptive headlights, which means whenever you go over bumps or hills, the lights go up and down, and whenever you take a turn, the lights go left or right as well, to keep the road optimally lit at all times. But make sure your headlights are in the auto position, or else they'll only go up and down. And with that, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and there's two more videos right up here, which you'll enjoy just as much.